Online freelancing market size was valued around $1.5 trillion in 2021 and $1.71 trillion in 2022 and is expected to grow up to $5.5 trillion by 2030 as per the report of SkyQuest. The reason behind this massive growth is due to availability of online resources, freedom to work, ease of getting resources, and a transparent communication between a freelancer and a client. Now, if you are a student, a fresher, or a working professional wanted to get into freelancing community just for side income or to pursue a full-time career into freelancing, then this freelancing series is for you. Also watch this video till end because the fifth point will going to be the most important point for the freelancing. As I already did freelancing in initial days of my career, so I will put all the points which I already followed and got freelancing opportunity as a fresher so that you can relate with all those points and you can start freelancing. Now this video is our step number 1, that is you need to check your basic requirements. Now if you are an engineer or a doctor, an editor, a kind of salesperson, or in a bank doing a government job, or simply you are a guard, then you can also start freelancing by simply following all the steps of this particular series. So without any delay, let's start this video. Now first point is define your niche. Even if you are multitasking, you think that you can handle multiple things at a time, you need to decide your niche, because deciding your niche having the multiple benefits in the long game. Even if you are somehow you manage to do multiple tasks in different niche, then you cannot become a master of any particular niche. Number one thing. Second thing, for a long term, you would not get a bigger projects which you easily can get when you decide on a particular niche. Also defining a niche will going to help you in connecting with a dedicated community. So define your niche first, and that would be our point number 1. So the question arises here is how you can define your niche. So for that, you can check your past experience, your current interest, and what are the different trending technologies are there. Also you can check for the people you are surrounded from, the most of the time you are spending with. Combining all these points will going to help you in defining a niche. After deciding a niche, don't forget to discuss about your niche with a freelancing experienced in order to get more insightful views about freelancing community and the better opportunity you can get by staying into that particular niche. Now if you are a working professional, then maybe you already decided your niche, but if not, then you can simply start onto field you are working. Let's say you are working as a developer, so you can simply start providing some kind of software solution to the client. If you are a salesperson, then you can simply start into that particular field. Or you are a student who is good in content writing, then you can simply start freelancing and writing any kind of content for the client. Now after deciding your niche, later on if you found that you are not getting enough opportunity in that particular niche, you can always open to change your niche later on. Now coming to the second point. Maybe you already guessed that second point. If yes, then pause the video and write down into the comment section the point you guessed as a second point. Now the second point is mastering your skill. So after deciding niche, first thing or first step you can do is you can master the skill related to your niche so that you can easily handle all the projects you will get through freelancing. Now the important point to consider here is watching only the tutorials of that particular skill will not going to make you master in that particular skill. So what you can do is you can simply start watching tutorials. At the same time, you can start working on that particular skill. You can simply check for any kind of paid courses related to your skill, and you can start on freelancing projects related to that skill. By combining your tutorial knowledge and your practical knowledge, both will result in mastering that particular skill. So you need to focus on both the things. We will talk more about mastering any particular skill in the later videos of this particular series. So do subscribe to this channel for later videos of this particular series and more videos on freelancing and earning a side income. Now coming to the third requirement, that is requirement of hardware or software. So initially if you have a laptop or computer, then that is a good thing. But if you don't have, you can simply start freelancing through your mobile by simply getting all the softwares related to your work, and you can complete those tasks like editing, content writing. And once you start getting trust or faith into what work you are doing, you will start realizing by yourself that now you have a stable career or stable opportunity. You are getting enough opportunity in order to earn a side income. Then later on you can buy the different softwares or hardwares which you would require in order to complete those particular project of freelancing. Don't buy everything which you required in freelancing in just one go. First you start getting a kind of enough payment, then you can spend that particular payment into your hardware or software. Also, to be honest, first try to focus on building your assets. Now coming to the point number 4, which is going to be an optional point. If you want to go far in freelancing or any other business, you need a team, or you need to join a team which having the same motto, so that you can motivate each other in the downside of that particular business or freelancing career. Now, if you somehow able to find a team or join a team, then you can decide or schedule a timetable in order to learn a skill and in order to get some projects. You can put yourself or your team members onto different platforms to build a kind of online presence, and you can form a kind of simple community of yourself, a simple team. By combining all the team members, you can simply complete any particular project in short amount of time, and that will going to help you in getting different expertise of different people in that particular project, and that will help you in getting more long-term profits. Now we will discuss more about online presence in later videos of this particular series, but for now you can simply go for different websites, register different team members onto that particular website, and any project member get any kind of opportunity. Combining all the team members, you can complete that project and submit it to your client, and in that way you can at least initiate or get an initial momentum to start getting opportunity in freelancing. Now coming to the last and the most important point, that is focus on building trust. Freelancing is not about doing a job, it's more about doing a business. So building a trust with your team members, with your client is very important in freelancing, because once you get a trust of a client, they will going to promote you. So once you build a kind of trust with your client, then in future whenever the client would require any kind of same work, then definitely the first person which they are going to consider as you and your team. So how you can build a trust? Now in initial projects, you can put some extra effort into completing that particular project. Either you can do that work in short amount of time, or improving your quality into that particular work, or providing a less amount of billing to your client, or providing that particular work in just less amount than the market value. And that way you just put some hours of extra effort that will going to have a huge impact onto the client, and that client will going to promote your work into their community. And that is a kind of marketing strategy which you can follow in the initial days, where you don't have enough amount to spend on your marketing. So building the trust is more important than getting the new clients, or I would say is equally important than getting the new clients, because once you build a trust with your client, they're going to do marketing of your work. Also in the future, whenever they require a similar kind of work, they can simply contact with you or your team. So this is all for this particular video. If you already prepared your mindset for doing a freelancing, then you can simply put all the 5 points which we discussed in this particular video into your mind, and you can start becoming habitual toward these points. And later on in the upcoming videos, I'm going to give some more steps which you can follow after following this step in order to get freelancing opportunity and earn a side income. So like this video and do subscribe to my channel for more videos on the freelancing series and the upcoming videos which are going to give you a step-by-step guide for becoming a freelancer and earn a side income, or to pursue a full-time career with having a very high earning potential. If you really find this video informative, then like this video, share this video with your friend and with your groups, and do subscribe to my channel for more such informative videos. Let's meet into the next video, which is going to be our next step for getting into freelancing. Thank you very much for watching this video.